Hey, morning. I wanted to do a little video. I want to go live and just talk to you about the experience of working with me. Because I think I've got a couple of new programs and a few things going on, and I've had a few conversations with people, and I've had a few new people sort of come to me, but who said, like, I've kind of followed you for a long time, like even a couple of years, and I've felt around the edges of things for a long time, but I guess because I didn't know really for myself what it was going to be like working with you, I haven't committed to anything. And they're still fearful, perhaps also, even when they sign up. But sometimes in that conversation, there's a clarification. Because here's the thing about working with me, like, I see my job more than anything about creating a safe space or a space for you to be totally held, so that whatever's meant for you can come into that. And there's content, so there's teaching in that. There's often my work involves groups, not that you do everything with everybody in that group all the time, but that you've got a group, there's a group element to it. And part of that is about that connection to other people, particularly women, so that you can get that level of understanding that, like, okay, I'm not the only person who feels like this, or this experience is not, you absolutely are unique in the world, but this experience is not unique to me. Like, I'm not the only person who feels lonely or overwhelmed or confused or fearful. And so working with me is more that experience. Like, I'm never going to do the work for you, but I am going to perhaps help you hear what you need to hear so that you can do the work yourself, because it is always the inner work, right? It's always coming to that. And one of the reasons that I do have conversations with people or I share so much on, say, social media or via email and what I write and all of that is so that you can get a sense of me or a feel for me and make sure that I resonate with you, because I only want to work with people that I resonate with. And so when I have these conversations with people, when I'm meeting with people or talking to people, or they come into my groups because they've read something, they're like, they really feel like it's a place where they could belong. And I really want to create that. And I think that's one of the kind of special things that I can do. And also, I think sometimes people are fearful that, like, if your life is okay, and we spend a lot of us spend a lot of our time like trying to make our life okay, and our lives can be good. We can have beautiful relationships and healthy kids, and we have the privilege of having a wonderful home and living in a safe place, and we've got experiences and opportunities. Hey, Beck. And we have all this incredible stuff that we actually have. So then we're like, well, if there's this part of me that feels unfulfilled, or there's part of me that's not happy around that, like, is my job just to kind of settle down and try to feel better about that? Or is my job actually to just uncover what that is, so that I can find an everyday peace with myself and peace with life, and feel at home with who I am, and really genuinely appreciate the things that I have, instead of trying to make everything that I have okay enough so that I don't wonder what's missing. And yeah, so I want to be able to provide that. So one, that has to resonate with you, but also, like, I'm not going to make you do any crazy fucking life-changing thing, like leave your husband or start a whole new career, unless that's the path for you. But in general, I totally believe in love and relationships. And ultimately, I think that we can learn in relationships, like we can transform something from within it, no matter where it's at, by figuring out who we are and finding how to feel that self-fulfillment within ourselves and live a life that is true to us. And our relationships often transform around that, be it our intimate relationships, be it our relationships with our extended family, be it our relationships with our kids. And all of those things happen, but there's this foundational work that has to happen first. And I'm kind of, that's where I fit, right? In the foundations, in the inner work and being. So if you feel called and it's just a calling, like, a conversation never hurts, or It's not weird to be stalky, to go and look and read at all my stuff and try to feel what resonates for you. Like, that bit's all okay too. And then when you're ready, you'll know what the thing is that's for you. And if that's with me, then reach out, because there's such a beautiful change that happens in people when they are open to the possibilities for them. And that's really all you have to do, is be open to the possibility that life could feel different and better than how it currently does. I am in the middle of Herself at the moment, which is a real deep dive into identity, which I'm doing with a number of beautiful women. And the next thing that's coming up is the Incubator, which is kind of my signature program. God, I hate even saying it like that. That sounds like marketing and the internet. The Incubator, which is kind of the first thing that I ever created, but is a really, really awesome process for getting you deeply into your purpose and into your truth, and helping you express that to the world. From what you already know and from everything that you already are. Because that's enough now. You don't have to learn anymore. You don't have to do anymore. What you do need to do is just come home to yourself and commit to yourself. The Incubator is an 8-week commitment to yourself. I promise you the rest of the world doesn't fall apart when you do that, and in fact only gets better. And that will help connect you to purpose, which is an energy that within which life feels peaceful and fulfilled. It's pretty great. The next one starts on the 3rd of May, so we should talk before then, or you should check it out. All the info's in all the places that you would expect to find it, including here on my page and on my website. And yeah, I'd love you. If it's for you, you'll know. Have a beautiful, don't even know what day it is, Thursday. I'm in Perth, so I'm wearing a suit jacket, which makes me feel very business. But if you've seen any of my other videos, you'll mostly see that I mostly wear activewear. But anyway, I thought it would be nice to get on with my nice earrings in and my hair actually done in my jacket. Have a beautiful Thursday. I love you. Bye.